What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be checking out a new plugin from Schwab Digital called Orange Clipper. Now, this plugin is intended to recreate, which is kind of funny, a stock plugin from Fruity Loops called the Fruity Loops Clipper. And this plugin has been used for years to make drums sound a certain way. And for a mixer like me, it's actually been a pain in the butt because it's really hard to get that sound unless you're in Fruity Loops. So a lot of times when you've been mixing drums and the clipper had been taken off, I had to do a lot of things to get that sound back. So what this plugin promises to do is give us the Fruity Loops Clipper and any other DAW you want. So in today's video, we will go over the plugin and actually compare it to the Fruity Loops Clipper itself. Let's go. Okay, so here is Orange Clip right here. It is an extremely simple plugin. You can make it clip two different ways. One, which is the way I tend to do it, is just pull the ceiling down. And as you see, your clip indicator is here. Right now, we're still not clipping, but as I go down, it will turn yellow. And now we are clipping the signal by 6.6 dB, okay, which is quite a bit. Another way to do it is by turning the input up. With this button here, it will link the output, so as the input comes up, the output goes down. So you will create clipping without actually making it louder. Ceiling does the same kind of thing. It's just pulling the ceiling of when you're going to clip down. So by turning this up, you'll see that it will start to clip. I believe this signal is pretty low, so it might not even, there it is. There it clips. So that's why I like to use the ceiling, because you only have 12 dB here where you have quite a bit more headroom using the ceiling. The only other knob is the actual clipper. And this is basically creates either a soft knee clipper or a hard knee clipper. If you turn it left, it's soft. And as you can even see in the graph, it gets harder as you turn it right. Over here, you have wet and dry, and you can solo them or link them, which I like to do. And if you have a signal that's really distorted, you're like clipping the hell out of the drums, but you want to bring some of the original transients back, you can do that here. And lastly, when you hit the cogwheel here, you have settings for oversampling, which everyone loves. You have real time, high, pristine, extra pristine, offline, which, you know, if you want to use this on high in the regular mode, and then when you bounce offline, you can put it on extra pristine to get a little bit better sound quality, that's fine. And then two types of phase, linear phase and minimum phase. So that is basically the plugin, very minimal. Let's play for a bit and I'll push it and so you guys can hear what it can do. And then after that, I'll actually compare Orange Clip to the Fruity Loops Clipper and we'll see how close it actually came. Okay, so you can hear, you can push it very hard, you can just push it a little bit. And if you've been in any sort of world where Fruity Loops is part of your world, you'll probably notice that sounds quite familiar. All right, so let's compare this with the actual Fruity Loops Clipper. What we'll do is we'll play the regular drums just as it is, then the Orange Clipper, and you can see the settings I did to get it close to the way I had it in Fruity Loops, and then finally the Fruity Loops Clipper, okay? Let's go. All right, there you have it. So really close to what the Fruity Loops Clipper is doing. I did tweak the actual knee a bit to get it to sound like the way it was clipping in Fruity Loops, but as you can hear, it's doing what the Fruity Loops Clipper does. So bravo on creating that sound again. All right, that is the Orange Clipper by Schwab Digital. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did they get it close to the way the Fruity Loops one sounds? I'd like to hear your thoughts. If you need your songs mixed or mastered, hit me up at mixandmastermysong.com. You can also find my courses and presets there too. Talk to you soon.